Hello there, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Alan Wake on Nightmare difficulty, and this is 4.1, The Truth, Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're in the psychiatric institution. That guy right behind the main guy there, he's a villain, which we'll be fleeing from later. But unfortunately, this was supposed to be a live stream, and then when I clicked out to get the audio file, everything wasn't recording. So we're going to have to do it again, but it's okay. We'll strike gold again. I have persistence, man. So this is going to be a Q&A with some subscribers who are watching, and we're just going to go through this video again because the first time it just wasn't working. So let me just make sure once again that it's going. Okay. And we're at the Psychiatric Institute, and then we're going to have to break out of the maze gardens at the end. And just keep those questions coming, guys. We had a lot of people asking great questions before. There's a couple of legends in the chat. We've got, so far as I know, Son of Seville is in here. Francisco Bianco is in here. Or Briano, sorry. Tazin's in here. Dennis Carter, another legend, he's in here. Yeah. And I think that's it. Just those people. I think Dirk Schneider was in here at one point. I'm just scrolling up the list. So, like I said, this is just going to be, I'll narrate the video, and then I'll integrate the questions that are coming from the YouTube streaming service into the video. So, how did you end up playing God of War for the first time? Okay, so for the first time, how did I even think to play that game? I don't know. I think I probably saw it advertised somewhere. Oh, let me give credit to the person asking. Son of Seville says, how did you end up playing God of War for the first time? That's a great question, dude. I think, okay, so first of all, at that time, I was playing Donkey Kong Country, the new one for the Wii, I think it was. And then, I wanted a serious game, so I think I saw it advertised somewhere. Oh, no, I saw some kind of an advertisement on IGN for God of War 3. And then I said to myself, well, I can't just start at number 3. Fucking black screens. Anyway, see, this is what I'm dealing with. Why does it keep doing? That's okay. It doesn't matter because we're doing a stream anyway. And this black screen shit, it doesn't show up on the video, fortunately. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I rented it from Blockbuster. When they used to have a look at this black screen shit. When they used to rent games, and then this is really throwing me off having to look at a black screen. Wow, this is utterly ridiculous, man. Maybe I'll just look at the chat. So I just played it, and like the first combat section on that boat, I just loved it, and I knew this is my game. Like, this is my game. I love this. Like, I know that this game's going to do everything I need it to in my life, and it did, and it was amazing. And then I played number 2, and then number 3, and I just loved all of them. What was the first game? Okay. We've got a new person in here called Calvin Andrews. He says he's never played God of War. Then the next person saying something is Francisco Briano, who says, what was the first game console you played? The first one was an NES. My dad bought it, and we played it. It had Super Mario Brothers. I said that on purpose. I hate people that say Super Mario Brothers. It had Mario on it and Duck Hunt, and we played it. What are your main criticisms? Dude, Son of Seville is asking great questions, man. Damn. Son of Seville asks, what are your main criticisms in God of War Ascension? Okay. God of War Ascension, you should be able to launch yourself up into the air without making contact with the enemies. The sirens should not be so overpowered. The Gorgons, too, are kind of overpowered. They have too much HP. All the magic should unlock at the same time. Like, you shouldn't have to wait for the Fire of Ares unlocks at level like 1 or 2, and then the rest unlock at level 5. So it's just so incongruous how that works. You have to wait so long for that. And the Trial of Archimedes is fine. That shouldn't have been patched. The thing that should have been patched is just the sirens and their spam happy bullshit. What is the best game of the year in your opinion? That's a good question, asks Tazin. So let me think what I've played this year. What have I played this year? I played like Metal Gear Rising or Vengeance, but I had already played that. I think the best game, like I said in my Transformers guide, Transformers is the best game I've played this year. Like that's been a new game to me. That game is a remarkable game, and it's really challenging. Okay, so Dead Space 1 or 2, which one do you prefer? I prefer Dead Space 1, I'd say. Okay. Son of Seville asks, dude, this guy is asking like amazing questions. You've been heading towards PC gaming for a long time now. What's your main reason for that choice, and has anyone else on YouTube had an impact on that choice? Wow. I can't believe these questions. They're so good. I don't really know, dude. I think it's just the fact that I have a good enough computer to play good games, and like these games that I'm playing on the PC, like you can still play them on the console. So I'm not excluding anybody from doing it. And no, actually, nobody has really influenced me to do that. I really like messing with settings. I like technology. I like tinkering with things. You know, I'm building a computer right now. Hopefully, it works out. But Tazin asks, do you consider the evil within on Akumu one of the hardest challenges you've ever faced? No, hell no. The hardest challenge I've ever faced is Vanquish. The second to hardest challenge I've ever faced is Devil May Cry 3, like without using items. The third challenge, and I've failed at all these challenges. And the third challenge is trying to do a Pain Plus run on God of War Ascension. I can't do any of those things. Akumu difficulty. Like, if you want to watch a really great Akumu difficulty guide, I would watch the Seraphim 17. He had the balls to go through that game and not use any keys and not upgrade anything before anybody had done anything with that game. And I think we could all, you know, learn some courage from that dude. Vanquish, oh god. Yeah, Vanquish is really hard. I should say that. It's because it vanquished me. I'm vanquished, man. I'm here in vanquished status. As dumb as that sounds, but anyway, so we're just proceeding through the maze gardens here, you guys. There's going to be a boss fight with, I don't know his name, but he's kind of the heavyweight around here who kind of puts people in line. He's going to fuck you up, motherfucker, if you don't turn the TV down. Shit like that. And I also wanted to put live stream commentary on here as well because these videos have been stagnating. I've been watching them back, and they're boring, and I hate that about what I'm doing with this particular project. But it's a really long game. It's like a 15-hour game, so I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit and put some different entertainment on it. Oh, thanks. Dennis says he's about to go play Akumu. Oh, wow. Son of Seville asks, what's the most intimidative you've ever been by a game before you started it? It was probably Vanquish or Devil May Cry 3. Just, you know, before you even played it, shaking in your boots, man. And knowing that you're going to have to get good. You're just not going to be able to do this. That's intimidation for you right there. Tazin says, yeah, I used both guides, yours and Seraphim's, to beat the game on Akumu. Thanks. I'm glad. I hope mine helped you out. His probably helped you out more, but, you know, different strategies for different folks, I guess. But yeah, so we've got this project going on the channel, and then we've also got Devil May Cry 4. So if you're not interested in one, you know, I hope you're interested in the other. I'm only one man. I'm trying to do two projects at once here. And I don't have any employees or anything like that. But, okay, I think we're coming up on this boss. Is this the boss fight? This boss is, I would say, the biggest bitch in the game. Just because when you see an orange circle, an enemy is blocking your flashlight, which is completely unfair. And some of them do it. And I think, in part, that they want you to flee from this boss. So, Son of Seville asks, what's the single game that you have spent the most hours playing? Oh, look at this shitty asshole right here, man. Look at this bitch. Do not fight this guy. Run away from the birds. Run away from these birds. Get the flare gun. Don't shoot it at this guy. Just kind of let him lead an attack, and then run past him. And then shoot the flare gun at the two guys over here because one of them is somewhat of a heavy. and then you can run to the light. The single game that I have spent the most hours playing, I think I've spent a long time playing Devil May Cry 4, to be honest about it. It says I've logged a lot of hours on Steam, and they're pretty accurate with hours spent on games. I mean, I don't know the number of hours, but I know that it's been a lot. Just to get to a skill level that looks kind of embarrassing next to the Godfather Dictators videos. But anyway, this fight, I don't think this fight will give you any trouble. Let me get a little diet soda real quick. So we're just playing this game. I'm answering questions in the live stream. I got my dog next to me. Felipe, how you doing, buddy? Felipe, where's your blue glove? Where's your blue glove? He's got a toy called the Blue Glove, which he loves. Felipe, we're not playing with the blue glove right now. No, T. We're not playing with the blue glove. No, T, we're not playing with it. No, T. So that's my dog. He is named Felipe. He hails from Chihuahua, Mexico. And he is a great service dog. He goes with us everywhere we go. Blue glove, yeah. It's a little toy. It's a little toy that he fetches, and it squeaks, and he loves it. And he goes crazy over it. Which of your guides do you believe sums up your channel the best? That's an interesting question. Sums up my channel. Maybe a couple. I think the God of War 2 guide sums up my channel. And I also think the Razor's Edge guide sums up my channel. Just because it kind of shows, like, the humor that I can have in some of the games. And, like, me liking stuff that I might not like. I don't know. That's a tough question. But this particular fight is tough if you don't do it right. But I was mentioning before, let me make sure the sound recorder's still going. Okay, good. So this is Son of Seville said that we had lost gold, but I think we made even more gold over here with this. But I really appreciate the cinematography of this part. About this particular part, just because I like the way it pans up in a really Hitchcockian manner, and it shows this raven here, which is definitely a harbinger of bad stuff to come. And what that bad stuff's going to be is a whole host of these enemies. Look at this guy, like, in the middle too. It's just so threatening. So the thing that I would do if I were you is I would light a couple of flares as I ran past these enemies here, just to make sure they get stunned, and then I would run all the way back here because you need to survive this entire assault. But if you keep backtracking, it's really good. Okay, somebody asks, Dirk Schneider, who I hope can watch the video now, what is it about Bayonetta that you don't like? Hold on, I'll get back to that. I just don't like the character, really. Has a family member ever questioned as to why you're screaming "Take care"? No, my brother just told me to shut the hell up one time about it. He doesn't care, really. He thought my Ninja Guide and Razor's Edge Guide was, quote, funny. But no, I don't say that anymore. It's just kind of stupid. Yeah, exactly, Taz. And those were just Halloween scares. I don't do that anymore. It's so unprofessional. But I was just excited for Halloween, so I thought I would do some Halloween special stuff in lieu of a project like The Evil Within, that DLC that I never covered because it's not a difficulty. Kurayami, I think it's called. Those Halloween scares. Good. I hope you're scared because that's what I was trying to do. But yeah, no more. It's just unprofessional and it's stupid. But it was funny. It was funny. And it's a channel gag now, I guess. Okay, so that's the end of this particular video, you guys. This has been 4.1, and I'll see you guys in the live stream for 4.2. Take care.